Hello everyone, my name is Sajibal, and tonight I want to work on this piece as much as I can before I leave. Oh my, my stream is not muted for me. Hello everyone, good night. Hey Peter, I don't know if you're still here, but hello. Thank you. Yeah, I had to start a little bit later because that thumbnail took me a little bit longer than usual. I did like how it came out. Right, let's work on this as much as we can. I was gonna draw like a meme template tonight, but nah, I don't think that I have the time. I would probably just leave it unfinished. So for now, let's just work on this. Oh, hey Diamond, welcome. It's good to see you here. Hi. Hey Manu. Hello. Alright, let's work on this. Not sure what this layer is. Let me give you a second. Oh, it's just her choker. Okay. Let's work on this. Is this my brush? Yes, this is my brush. Let's increase my... Alright. Alright, let's work on this a little bit. How have you guys been? It's been quite the week, but at least I'm leaving and having a break. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. Oh, that's more than fine. Don't worry about it. When did you start school already? Fixing your sleep schedule is a good thing. I'm proud of you. Alright. Yeah, I know that Tired and Cans started their school, I think yesterday or something, so they may not be able to come tonight. It's gonna be lonely without them. I started school 3 days ago, so for me, so for them, so for more year is already here. Oh god. What's that? What's sophomore dream? Year, sorry. Sophomore year. Is that like a special year? Not sure. Not familiar with the term. 10th grade. Oh, okay. Is that just before you graduate? Because for me, well, here in Colombia, it's until 11th grade, but I don't know how it is for you. I see, I see. Wait a second, I made a mistake. High school is 9 through 11 to 12. Oh, I see. Interesting. I was under the impression that it was the same as ours. For me, high school was like 6th to 11th. Oh, you make it all the way to 12. Interesting. How old are you guys usually when you make it out of 12th year? Like 17 or 18? Probably closer to 19, right? How did I draw this? Okay, I didn't draw a heel. Am I gonna give her heels? We'll see. She does strike me as someone who would wear heels. 18, 19. Ah, yeah, I figured. That makes sense. Usually when we graduate here, we are like between 16 and 17. Very few people are 18 when they graduate high school here. It's usually people who have repeated years or something. Interesting. How have you been? Have you been drawing lately? Probably not gonna yap that much tonight, mainly because I want to focus on really knocking out of as much as I can out of this piece before I leave. It's gonna be a... I fear that by the time I come back, my whole audience must have already forgotten about me. Well, it's hopefully not. I guess that's just one of the main disadvantages of having such a young audience. When you guys start school, you can't hang out in it as much. That's fine. Makes sense. Okay. Not really. I've been too busy with getting myself ready for a wedding. Oh, interesting. Whose wedding? If it can be said. Interesting. Man, I've had a stuffy nose for the past whole week. I'm already like past my sickness, but I still have a stuffy nose. Kind of frustrating. I'm gonna make this in another layer. This is not gonna be fun to draw. I have a hard time with these sorts of things. It's my cousin, so I dyed my hair red. Oh, that's fun. And I had to get my nails done. I got my nails done too yesterday. I just wanted to get them done for the trip. Wonder if should I dox my hands? Well, considering there's not many people here, I'm gonna show a picture of my hands just because I'm very happy about my nails. Yeah, I got my nails too. You know what's one of those things that I wish I had done when I was younger? I never dyed my hair. That's one of those things that I wish I had done. Same with getting piercings and stuff. Should have at least like bleached it once, just for the hell of it. But I never did. Kinda wish I had. Oh, that's fun. Okay. It's gonna take a while till that opens, so I'm gonna keep on drawing while my mama helped me bleach and dye my hair. Oh, that's fun. I have a supportive mom. My parents would have never helped me doing that. They would have probably kicked me out of the house if I had bleached my hair. Just, you know, momentarily, but I have those kinds of parents. That's fun. How did you come like the decision to dye it red? Was it because of the dress or something, or you just felt like it? I don't know how those kinds of things work, right? I'm a dude. I just wear a I just wear a suit and we're done with it. Don't remember if you're a guy too. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I assumed you weren't. Sorry. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit. Probably gonna get some glitchy audio for a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna close this. I don't think that I'll be able to show my picture of my hand. The computer will just explode. I've had my hair bleached and dyed for 2 years now. I'm a girl, but oh, okay, I see. Cool. Oh, I see. Also, you just wanted to like, how do you say, like renew the color, like make it more, make it like stronger, I guess would be the word. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I see. Makes sense. Why am I lagging so much? There's something going on with my stream. Give me a second. There's something I must do. Kind of weird that it's getting so laggy for me. I'm gonna close my music, I guess. I'll just listen to my own BGM. More vibrant. Vibrant, that's the word. Yeah, makes sense. Hope you have fun at your wedding. Not your wedding, your cousin's wedding. Last time I went to a wedding was like like I don't know, like 4 years ago, and the couple is already having like issues. I hope they don't divorce, but yeah, they are already like in a shaky situation. I guess it's normal for newlyweds, but I don't know. I feel like we all knew that. It's kind of like, what am I drawing? It's kind of cruel, right? Like we were at the wedding and people were already betting how long it would last. It's kind of terrible. But yeah, it's like one of those relationships that you know that it's on shaky ground from the start. That's mean. Yeah, it was kind of cruel. I remember sitting there like, man, that's kind of mean. But at the same time, I kind of get it, because it's one of those couples that you go, You know, those that you go, you just think to yourself like, wait, something's going on here. I think I made a mistake. Let me do something real quick. I think I have to move this whole tree up a little bit. Around there, maybe. Okay, around there. Which characters are you drawing? She looks beautiful. This is Crisante. I think I've shown her to you before. She was a little doodle that I drew in a sketchbook once. Yeah, I think I showed her to you. She's like a 40-year-old witch, but she has not, like, she's, how do I say this, like, within the lore of my imaginary world that I have never written, that I should probably get to writing sometime. Most witches start off as magical girls, right? They like channel some sort of like youthful energy when they are very young, and as time goes on, they develop into full-fledged until they develop into like different types of magics, right? Like they are not magical girls forever. But Crisante is someone who has chosen to be a magical girl forever, even though she has developed like her magic powers to the point of being like a fully empowered witch. She just wants to remain as a magical girl forever. It's this kind of personal struggle of mine, I guess, represented in a character, deciding to just sticking to youthful ideas, even though you know you should probably move on and it would be better for your life if you did, but you know, it's something just makes you happy. You just want to keep it. Haven't been here so often, so I don't know your characters. No, that's fine. I think I showed her to you personally on a personal conversation. But yeah, at the time I hadn't developed her so much. She was only a sketched. She was like not a character. Hey Negi, hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Fine, it's been good, dude. Quite excited about the trip. Very, very excited actually. So, been feeling like a little bit anxious, but I get the thing where since I'm leaving soon, I've had like little to no like will to work or anything. I just don't want to do anything. I just want to leave already. So today, what am I sketching? I'm working on the big piece, on the big project. This is how it's looking right now. We're working on Crisante, and after Crisante, I think I'll work on her students. I want to get like her students done at the very least before I leave. So I'll see if I can do that today. I'll stream for a little bit like longer than usual because I don't have to work tomorrow since it's a holiday here. So I can stay up a little later than usual. But yeah. How have you been? Have you been drawing something? Yeah, we should do like a writing stream where I could like develop some characters for people so that people get to know them, or I should just like draw situations for them. I don't think that I'm ready to like draw manga yet, but I definitely think that I want to draw like short stories or like 8-panel mini stories for my characters. Could be something that we do. Maybe in like a sketchy manner, right? Like not clean them up so much as I'm doing right now. Just do a few quick passes and go into like shadow or inking. Sorry if you hear someone speaking at my window. There's people passing by. This is a mistake. This is something that you should always avoid, having this sort of vertex with more than 2 lines converging. It just becomes like visual noise and takes away interest from the lines. If you really need to, you can like thicken one of the lines or give one of the lines more weight to like solve the issue, but in general you should try to avoid it. Let me see how I can solve it. Maybe I can redraw this ear more towards the inner side like this. And then now it's different. Now you don't have like so many lines converging into one point, but you have them like interacting with each other. It looks much better. It's such a tiny detail that nobody would notice, like, and if I zoom out, it starts becoming the effect again, but you know, try to avoid it as much as you can. I wonder where everyone is. Well, more apart from you guys. Ken's and Tyre are probably studying, getting ready for school or something. We need to thicken these lines a little bit, because they're a little bit weak. Let me use my 20. I was gonna draw something like related to the trip today, but I don't know. I wanted to like get as much done today, I guess. I'm not feeling these ears. We'll see. Maybe I'll change them. When did you get back from your trip? Let me see. I always forget. I leave on the 8th, which is the Friday. I'll stay the whole week, on the whole weekend, and I'll come back. Like, I come back on the 17th, but I'll make it back here to my country on the 18th, I guess. Depending on how tired I am, I'll be able to stream on the 18th, which is a Monday. But we'll see. I can't promise that I'll be able to stream that day, but I'll do my best to do so. It will probably be a short stream. Will probably be not a drawing stream, but I'll just like tell you guys stories about the trip and maybe show you some pictures. We'll see what we do that day. Probably just a short stream to like catch up and hang out and yap a little bit, but. Okay. Yeah. I'll try to be like active on the community tab or something. Maybe I can start posting some stuff in there. Maybe just sketches that I do in my sketchbook that I'm taking with me. But just so that I don't completely disappear off the face of the earth. I'll try to stay active. Just a little bit. I won't have like phone data, so I won't be able to like be online all the time, but Yes. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best. I'll probably just be able to like post some things when I get into like restaurants or cafes. But yeah, I won't be able to like have my phone active, and I also want to like disconnect a little bit, just like wind down, right? Like get away from social media for that week, since it's a rare opportunity to rest from the world, I guess. Today I saw no, today no, I think it was yesterday. I think a friend saw some news that there's like a new coronavirus strain in Argentina. That's fun. It's exactly the way the week I go. Okay. Just focus on enjoying your trip. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do my best. Quite excited. I have no idea. Like, I don't have like many plans. I'll just walk around Buenos Aires and get to like know the city. I'm traveling with my brother. I'm traveling to my brother, I guess. He lives there. So I think he has like plans and stuff that he wants to show me. But for the most part, I think that while he's working, I'll just go and get lost in Buenos Aires. And that's my plan. I think that's one of the best ways to experience a new country, right? Like just go, walk, and hang out, and see what you can find. I already went to Argentina once as a kid. I need to study how to make this liquid. Let's see. Let's look at a little reference, I guess. But yeah, I already went once as a kid, but I was way too young, so I didn't really like experience the city. I was a kid, right? Like I was like a preteen when I went. I didn't get to do much. This time I'm planning to like just have a little bit of more independent trip. I think my pen nib is already rubbing, like getting thinner. Aren't you going to the Ado concert? Yeah, but the Ado concert is on the 15th. Yeah, so I have like the whole week for myself. Like, I arrive in Argentina on the 9th, and I have the whole week to like travel and know Buenos Aires. And then on the 15th, I'm going to the Ado concert. And then I have the Saturday free to do like other stuff. But yeah, the main point is going to the Ado concert, of course. I'm planning to like wake up very early that day. I'm going to like the merch booth to see if I can snag like a t-shirt. I don't know. I want to go and see like how bad the prices are. But if they're not that bad, I'll snag a t-shirt just like to commemorate the trip. It seems like a good memory to have. I heard some things are very I've been looking at like the pricings on like Reddit and stuff, Yeah, it's not looking great. Like I was looking at US prices and they're rough. But I was like, okay, if these are the prices, I'll grab a t-shirt and maybe something else. But the problem is that Argentina has like some import taxes and stuff that I'm a little bit scared. So if the prices are even worse than that, I don't know, dude. I'll grab like a keychain and move on. Like a postcard, I don't know. Because yeah, they were kind of rough when I looked at them. Like it makes sense, right? Like for the merch prices in Japan are like very reasonable, but like yeah, around the world, I guess they have to pay taxes and stuff, so it gets kind of expensive. Right. What else are we missing? Crisante. I think that's it, right? I don't think I'm missing. Well, I want to add like more detail to her dress and stuff, but we can do that during the cross-hatching phase. Don't really have to worry about that right now. There's like some cleanup we can do. We'll see. Yeah, there's some stuff that we have to do with dress. I guess let's thicken some lines here, some lines that are a little bit weak, like this one. Oh. Tomorrow I have to go to fitness test during gym. And the boy I like will be watching. Oh god. Okay, that's teenager problem right there. Are you in the how should I say this? Are you good in blah blah blah? I can't think. Are you good at fitness stuff or not that much? I mean, just do your best, right? That's teenage romance plot going on there. No, not at all. I'm screwed. Oh god. I was the same as you. I failed gym class more than once. Nobody fails gym class, but I did. Mostly because I skipped class. I would just like disappear from class and you go hang out with my friends somewhere else at school. So I just failed. I was not a role student. Don't do that. It's not good. But yeah, it's probably the worst advice in the world. Just do your best. It's all you can do, really. It's all that it's within your control. It's not like you can get fit in one night. Okay. I feel like I should add more detail to the staff. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I can. Oh god, I just dropped something on my desk. Maybe there's some inspiration around here that I can see. Okay, that one's not bad. That one's a little bit too rough. Wait, what's that one? Okay, that one's fine too. This one seems nice. It's clean. Yeah, I'll follow this example I'm looking at. I'm looking at one of my books. It's for inspiration. But give me a second. I'm turning on my light. There we go. I'm back. Okay. I think that this staff needs a little bit more oomph. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Something like that. Or just to add like a little bit more interest to the shapes. And from here, I'll add like another ring. Right? I don't like it. Give me a second. Maybe. That's better, okay. I think that it was getting too uniform. You can just have like a couple rings like this. Okay. A little bit of a shaky line, but I don't mind it that much. Yeah. I think that making the lines too perfect takes away from the art, from the style. Maybe that's just me coping, but I feel it. Did I do this in the wrong layer? Yes, I did. Nice. I'm so dumb. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna merge the layers anyway. I did everything in the wrong layer. Wow. I'm dumb. Yep, I did every single thing in the wrong layer. Wait, is this not here? Okay. This is so crooked, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's try to fix this just a little bit. I've done that way too many times. Yeah, I am not good at layers. Like I try like to use them as much as possible, right? Like I want to get good at using them, but wait, let's. But I just like completely forget. Okay, maybe I didn't screw up as much as I thought. That's good. It's fine. It's not like I mind. I would normally just draw everything in the same layer, but they do save time in the cleanup process, I guess. One second. Wow, look at that. Look at how crooked that line is. Oh, it's too late to fix it now. It's gonna be like a curved staff. It's fine. I don't think you notice it that much. That it's not straight. It's fine. Just had like a little bend to it. Here at the end of the stuff, we're gonna do like a little should have a mana gem, like a magical stone. Hmm. Kind of like that, but I do think I'm gonna add the magical gem, like a magical stone at the end of the at the end of the stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's make this cuter. Let's make it so it's being held like a little by like a little cat paw. It's like an animal paw. Is this like off center or something? Okay. Right, let's move on to the next character. Sorry. Let's do this one. Wait, I forgot something. I knew I was gonna forget the little feather on her head. I wanted to have like a similar texture to her thingy here. I want to say good night right now, just in case I fall asleep watching the stream. So good night. Okay, okay, Diamond. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out. I'm glad I can help you fall asleep. I do. I also fall asleep watching people draw or like do something. I usually fall asleep to like people narrating lore from a video game or something like that. I've never played like anything related to Warhammer, but I know a lot of Warhammer lore just because I fall asleep listening to Warhammer YouTubers. It's so dumb. Oh, that's a nice feather, I like it. Let's... I like that, I like that. Right, let's move on to the next character. Okay, we're gonna work on... Nope, not that one. Witch Trio, we're gonna hide Crisante, and we're gonna... This character needs a name. If anyone can think of something. She's one of the Morena apprentices, but I still haven't been able to like give her a proper name. I guess... I don't know what I want to name her. Don't want to use the same naming scheme that I use for all my other characters, but since she's like a secondary character, I'm gonna just name her second student for now. Since I'm not yapping that much, I should focus on... just being faster, I guess. Now, who is she? I was just saying, this one doesn't have a name. This one is one of the characters that needs a name. She's a Crisante student, but I don't know what to name her. She's like an apprentice witch. Give me a tour of the entire piece? Sure. Give me a second. Yep, let me give you a tour. And to whoever is watching too. Just let me mess around with my layers for a second, because hey M/, welcome. Good to have you here. Sorry, no, that's fine. All right, let's see how. I'm about to do like a tour for the entire piece, M/, so you got here just the right time. We'll see. I think that's everyone. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Okay. Right. So at the very front of the piece, we have. Let me do like another layer so that we can doodle. We have Cassandra. She is. Like taking to. It's amazing. Thank you. Take into account that I have like a few ideas for these character stories, but I don't have like anything set in stone, right? These are just like backstories and things that I come up with. I haven't like developed a world for myself or anything like that. But yeah, this is Cassandra. She is part of a royal family. I still don't know if she was a princess or just like a noble. But something happened to her, or something happens to her at some point, and she like loses her status. But yeah, at this, I guess this representation of her that I'm doing is her as a noble, because she has like expensive armor and like fancy stuff. I still need to redraw her face. I'm not quite happy with it, but yeah, that's where she is at the moment. Right next to her is Baccara, and I want Baccara and Cassandra to be like enemies to friends type of dynamic. I want them both to be like contrast of each other, right? Like Cassandra was born into royalty and right, like trained all her life under a castle and like right under like a noble instructor and learned like noble combat and had access to like perfect armor and weapons and stuff, and was very like spoiled. She was still trained for battle, right? Like she's still a warrior, but she was born in like comfort. Well, Baccara was born into like a tribe of barbarians, where like might makes right. Just like think like, I don't want to give examples, but yeah, just like the kind of tribe where after a certain age you just have to pull your weight, otherwise you're gonna be left behind. So she has known battle over her years. How do you name them? How do you pick the names? They usually just come to me. I am very bad at like giving meaning to the names. It's more like it's more like I come up with. Sometimes I come up with a name first, and then I try to adapt it to the character. But mostly, I guess I do both, right? I make a character and then I try to name it. But sometimes I like to look at scientific names for flowers, right? There are some flowers that I really like, so I look at the scientific name and then I try to like move around the name, and that's how I come up with it. Baccara is a black rose, right? It doesn't really fit the barbarian thing, but I want to do like some contrasting things there. I want to do like some fun stuff with that. Cassandra is just a name that I liked, but I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of female characters named Cassandra. 90 subs, yeah, thank you. No, I'm Slash. I don't think that I'll stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day before the trip, so I don't think that I'll be able to stream. I think that tonight's my last stream before the trip. Right. This character doesn't have a name, but it's like, but it's on purpose. This character is like a mysterious character. She has a tragic story. Like she was someone. I want her to. It's a little bit rough, right? Like. I want her to be one of those characters that got the short end of the stick in a dark fantasy setting. Just like, you know, just a life of tragedy, and one of those stories where every time things are going right, things just turn left, things just turn wrong very quickly. Is this going to be a comic? Maybe. That's probably the more likely option. A comic or like short stories, like a small like comic strips that I can do. But yeah, yeah. It's mostly going to be. It's most likely going to be like a comic or like a web comic or a manga or like one shot stories. But yeah, she's someone who was born like. She was just born into like the worst possible situations, but managed to get herself out of that situations through, right, like not so great means, but she like achieved something, and then it was taken away from her, and then like, you know, something happened, and she right now we don't exactly. Well, I know what happened to her, but I don't want it to reveal. I don't want to reveal it. It's gonna be like one of those secrets that you like. I don't. It's one of those secrets that I want to reveal, like across the comics. I want it to be like a mystery. What's on her arm? Let me show you. She doesn't have an arm. She has like a prosthetic. Let me show you the design. This is her, and she has like a prosthetic arm. Like something happened with her. There are like weird things going on with her, to the point that people don't know if she's like alive or if she's like an undead. But that's like stuff like I want to develop throughout the story with her, like her as a character. She, as a profession right now, she's like the healer. She's like a healer or like a peddler. She travels around selling stuff like witchcrafty stuff and like black magic stuff. You know, stuff like that you don't know if actually works, but she just sells it to you. But she has like actual magic. The problem with her magic. Oh no, this is not Cassandra. No. This one doesn't have a name. No, this one, like you can see, like she's covered in bandages and stuff. Like she's gonna have a rough story. It's a story that I probably won't feel comfortable sharing for a while. But yeah, right now she's like at this point in her life, she's the kind of character that is just done. Like nothing surprises her anymore. Nothing surprises her anymore. She's like very monotone emotion wise, like kind of the kudere type I don't know, archetype. But just because she has gone through so much shit that she's like nothing impresses her anymore. She's kind of a mage, but she like deals with like black magic and like occultist things, right? Like that kind of old god magic stuff. That's how I picture her. Bro, it sounds like really anime. If you did not say you made it and talk to an anime fan, they would ask what the name of the anime is. Thank you. That sounds great. That sounds encouraging. I'll try to like get faster at drawing so that I can actually write stories. Okay, so this is her. Um, she's the kind of healer that you don't know if you actually want to be healed by her. Like, yeah, she's gonna heal you, but you're gonna suffer through it, right? Like, she's just that type of, you know, I know that she looks like very Asian inspired, but the type of magic that I want her to use or stuff, it's very like Latino witchcraft, where, you know, he, like, for us here in South America, when we got a scrape, right, when we were like, I don't like Harry Potter. You know, if when we used to, like, if you were at the park and you fell and you got a scrape on one elbow, your mother would just spread coffee on you, and it hurt like hell, right? I want her to have like that kind of healing prospect, right? Like, yeah, if you're gonna get healed, you're gonna get well when she heals you, but you're gonna suffer through it. Like Ron Weasley, was he a healer? I don't remember. I think that he was just like comic relief character. But yeah, this is one of my most developed characters. I have drawn her a lot of times. This design that I just showed is probably one of the more finalized designs that I have for her. I still want to add more to her. I want to add like more detail and more things that she's carrying around, because like she's like a peddler, like a yeah, like a peddler character. Like, she just carries around a whole bunch of bullshit in her bag that she wants to sell. That kind of thing. Let's move on. Yeah. Hey, John, welcome. I want that tattooed. Oh, hey, Tired, welcome. I'm just yapping about the cards. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. Alright, let's move on to one of my other very developed characters, which is Pentas. Right, this one is Pentas. She is a little bit similar to this one. I call this one Piper, just like as a code name, but she doesn't really have a name. Like, it's part of like her character to not have a name. Pentas is someone who had, like, she comes from, how should I explain this? I start losing my ability to yap. Let me drink some water. Yeah, the cat plush. I'll explain what the point of the cat plush is. I was at the water park and then got stuck in town with my mom. Oh, that's fine, Tired. Also, we stopped at the library and I actually got a book this time. Cool. Sorry. What book did you get? Tired. These are like my most recent drawings. These are characters that I have drawn before, but these are like the most up-to-date designs that I have done for them. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that was your idea. Yeah. I think you're right. Right, so this is Pentas. She was someone who was just like a commoner. Like, she was just living in the... I forget my English words. Like, she was just a farmer. And she was in like a little town of farmers. Like a very like peaceful community in the countryside. The thing is that war came to her town. Right, like... She was like, her people, her whole town was just a casualty of war, right? Like, her entire town was just collateral damage of war, and she basically lost everything. There's some stuff going on in this world with like deals with demons and stuff. She's kind of involved with that. This is why I say that she's similar to this character. Both of them have had like... It's okay, Tired, don't worry. Thank you for stopping by. Both of these characters have been like adjacent with like demonology, or like maybe forces that you don't want to mess with. Uh, in that like thing that I don't want to describe too much, she acquired I don't want to say like superpowers, but she is someone who is physically stronger than the average person. Way physically stronger, right? Like she is all about like physical strength. And she is someone who can take she's like a one woman army. She's someone that can just like charge into battle and take a small battalion by herself. The problem is that I won't get into that. I don't want to like spoil too much of the story. Her current objective is like to take care of people that are being unjustly caught into war, into battle, right? Like there are wars happening around her town or around her lands, and she's just trying to protect the commoners being caught by war as it happens. She has assembled like a small war band of like refugees and people that she has protected that now want to fight with her. So yeah, it's like a guerrilla type of war band that she goes around sabotaging battle and stuff like that. Normal person, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have become like a chaotic army, right? Like they attack all like they attack both sides. When there's a battle going on, they just show up and start sabotaging everyone just because they don't want war to happen near them. They just want war to fuck off and go somewhere else. Along those people that have like banded around her, like she has become like this symbol that people like gather around. She has started taking care of war orphans, and because she has become this symbol of like war and like hope for commoners, kids want to be like her, right? Like kids really admire her as a person. Like they think she's very cool. But the thing is that kids don't know the reality of war. Kids don't know what it is going to war. What it is like going to war. So she doesn't want kids to grow up wanting to be warriors. She wants kids to just grow up and be normal, right? So, but she knows that she can't tell that to kids because if you like tell that to a kid, they will do exactly the same, exactly the opposite thing. Like if she tells kids don't be like me, they're gonna want to be like her more. So she's kind of tricking, like playing tricks with them. So she's putting them to work so that they learn skills without the kids knowing. One of the things she does is that she has made a deal with the kids. She cannot take the kid into war with her because they're kids, but she has told them that every time she goes into battle, she's gonna take one plushie with her, only one, and that plushie is like a representation of that kid going to war with her. So all the kids have been trying to make the best plushie possible, right? And that's the plushie she takes with her into battle. And like the idea that with that is that she wants kids to like learn how to sew. I can just become like tailors, right? Like she wants them to be skilled with the needle. But that's like a trick she plays on them, right? Like she like the best, like whoever, like the kids are getting very good at making plushies. Because she's like tricking them into that. And there's like some duality with her. Like this side of her, right? Like this side of her is like all about attacking, right? Is armored and she has her weapon and stuff, and there's like armor here. I want to maybe add more armor to her leg. I don't know. It's like the aggressive side. It's like the side she uses for attacking. But her shield side, where the plushie is more like, I wanted to show more like, it's probably not showing right now, but I want this part to be like made from clothes that the kids made for her, and like, or that repair for her, and it's made from like commoner clothes, or I don't know, like clothes that you would use to work in a field, because this is still like her human part. Like this is the part that she wants to protect, so that's why she wears the shield on that side. She's my favorite now. This is one of my very developed characters, right? I've been yapping for like an hour, but you will see that as we go on, I'm gonna be like, and this is just a cool character. I haven't thought about anything. But yeah, this is one of the characters that I have been like thinking about for a long time. She's not the protagonist of the story, but she's like one of those very important characters that the main party is gonna like stumble upon and have like conflict with. Cause she sounds very noble and very like, she sounds like very like a very good person. But the thing is that the methods she's using for battle are like terrible. She's like committing every single war crime possible just to like tell people, just like to sabotage war. POV IRS be like. Yeah, she's gonna be like, to her people, she's gonna be like a saint, like, right? To her people, she is like a symbol of hope. But for the people she's sabotaging, she's a war criminal. She's a terrorist, basically. She and her war band are just doing every single horrible thing you can do to sabotage war. So she's gonna be poisoning walls of water. She's gonna be burning fields. She's gonna be like I don't know, like creating the worst traps possible, killing, or like I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, she's gonna be like that duality of a warrior, right? Like this part of her is very like, not win whatever the cost, doesn't matter. But this is like the human side. She still wants to like keep safe. That's kind of the character she's gonna be. I don't think there's any other like super developed character. Yeah, like all the other characters that you're seeing are characters that we drew on stream, and I've been thinking about what's the deal with them, but they're not nearly as developed as these four. Like these four characters over here are like my characters, right? Like I've been thinking about them for a long time and just daydreaming about stories for them and stuff. All the others are either characters I've only drawn once and just came up with stories for them, or just a character that we drew on stream and I thought was really cool. Like this character here, which is the Bread Knight, which was a joke that Kans made, or I think we both made it. Let me like... Yeah, it was just a joke that we made, like we should make like a toast character. And I was gonna draw like a knight at the moment. So I was just like, oh well, I'll just make a toast knight. And it came out surprisingly well. I just like it. I think that it's a very cool design. So that's like, right, that this is just... I think that it adds a little bit of whimsy to the world. Because the world is gonna be like terrible, right? I want the world to be like very dark fantasy. I don't want to get into like some of the uncomfortable parts of dark fantasy, like well, if you know dark fantasy, you probably know what I'm alluding to. But in terms of war, it's gonna be like very bleak, very like hopeless type of environment. But I still want to have like a little bit of whimsy in there, so that there's gonna be like witches and elves and like magical mushrooms and stuff, right? Like I want to have that contrast there. So this is one of the characters that I very much enjoy for that world. There's some details apart from the toast helmet. What should I draw? Let me finish yapping and then we can maybe if you like any of the characters, you can take inspiration on stuff. Have I watched ReZero? Yeah, I love ReZero. I really like ReZero, yeah. Some details about him that I really like, apart from the toast helmet. His sword hilt is a rolling pin for making like bakery stuff. And his gloves are called mittens. And I wanted to... I probably didn't achieve the effect I wanted in this one, but in his original design, they look like mittens that you would use to take stuff out of the oven. So that's why I chose the design. This pattern here, like on his shoulders and on his pants and stuff, it's supposed to look like a Japanese melon pan or like melon bread. Just silly stuff like that, right? I still want to add like more bread motif to him, but for now this is where I am. I still think that I need to push it even more. I added a little bit of a croissant to his guard of the sword. I think that it came out very nice, right? It looks like silly, but it looks regal at the same times, right? Just like having that thing there. I still need to push the design even more. But yeah, this is just a silly character that I liked that we drew on stream. Let me turn on the layers again. Okay. So these three, this one, and this one, they are a trio of witches. There's magic in the setting. There's all types of magic in the setting. There's like none of it is inherently bad and none of it is inherently good. But you know, the applications you have for it have like certain consequences on you as a person, and how you channel it may affect you in different ways. So this is gonna be like very dark magic oriented. Like every time you it's very powerful magic, but every time you do something with it, it takes a toll on you. Like it costs you something. Well, this is more magic like that channels like your own energy, like your own hopes and dreams and youthful energy and stuff. But it still has like a negative side to it, right? Like it can lead to negative consequences as well. I just want to explore like morally gray magic system stuff. I haven't thought about it that much, but yeah. This is Crisante. I was talking about her a few moments ago. She comes from a witch society where people start off being basically magical girls, right? Like think like Sailor Moon or like Madoka Magica or like, I don't know, I always forget my inspiration for this. What's the name of the... If you have watched Recreators, I think it's called Recreators. Right, Recreators. There's a character in there that is like a magical girl. That I really like as a character, because I don't want to get too much into the plot, but she's a character that has lived her entire life. She basically exists in a world where everything is one with the power of friendship. But when she's transported to another world and she uses the power of friendship to battle, she realizes that it's actually killing people, and she has like a little bit of an identity crisis over that, because in her world she uses the power of friendship and everything is solved. But in another world, when she uses the power of friendship, she's basically destroying people alive. So I wanted to like capture that a little bit into her. Like, she's a witch, right? And she's like very powerful witch, but she's using like cutesy stuff. She attacks you with a swarm of plushies that just overwhelm you and start eating you alive or something like that. But she's like very cutesy and stuff. And she has her two students. One is Morena, which was named by Cans. I don't want to draw her today because Cans really likes this character, so I would prefer Cans being here when I clean her up. And this one doesn't have a name, so I'm looking for a name for her. But I want her to have adopted both of them as students, because she sees in them some sort of insecurity that she had to deal with at some point, right? So Morena is like a very shy person that thought that had no attitude for magic. Like had given up on magic, so Chrysanthe took her under her wing, and I still don't know what the deal with this character is. I have some ideas, but I haven't thought about it that much. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. You must stay up all night watching ReZero. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, ReZero. Just a warning about ReZero. ReZero is very boring throughout like the first, I would say like 12 episodes. The first season is rough to get through, but once it gets good, it gets very good. I know. Oh, okay, so you already know. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because yeah, ReZero can be rough to get through the first episodes, but then it gets incredible after some point. Okay, yeah, you were warned. Good. You have a good brother. What anime do you think has the best power system? Like Hunter x Hunter. Or Hunter x Hunter, sorry. I shouldn't say DX. Surprisingly enough, I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter. I know that that's a sin, but it's one of those animes that I'm saving for a rainy day, right? Whenever I don't have anything to watch, I'll have Hunter x Hunter there to save me. Best power system. Best power system. You know, I really like the Jujutsu Kaisen power system, and I don't want to get into spoilers, but it was a little bit disappointing how many questions went unanswered by the end of the series, right? Like, I don't want to get into spoilers in case someone watching hasn't read the manga, but I really like the power system like throughout the story. It's just that by the end there were a lot of like questions about it that we never got an answer to, so it's like you know. But I really like some of the things they did in there. How, you know, you have this super complex basically magic system going around with curses and binding vows and all that stuff. But the concept of heavenly restrictions was super cool, right? Like you get an incredible power, but you just have a massive disadvantage. I love that shit. I'm gonna steal that for myself, right? My favorite characters in Jujutsu Kaisen are Toji, Fushiguro, and Maki. Is her name Maki? Or forget. Maki Senin? I think so, right? I may be saying it wrong. But I think those characters are incredible because you just have this whole cast of characters throwing magic and throwing like spells at each other, and these two are just catching, like throwing hands. It's incredible. I love it. It's a little bit of a shame that by the end of the series it didn't pay off that much. But the coolest power system, it's a difficult question, right? Right now, I am. Aiko is the name of the character. Aiko. Aiko. I like it. Aiko, which is one of my favorite VTubers. So I'm scared that people will think that I named her after the VTuber I like. But for now, she can be Aiko. I can't promise that it's gonna be permanent, but yeah, I'll name her Aiko for now. Okay, so Aiko, second student. Right. Thank you, M/. That's a very good suggestion. Yeah. Okay. She's Aiko for now. Okay. Where was her? Where was I? Oh, right. Right now I am reading Ichi the Witch, the manga. I'm reading a lot of manga, but I'm mainly reading Ichi the Witch. Oh, can't write. The Witch. And it has a very cool power system, where it's like magic is out there in the world living as like living creatures, And in order for you to acquire the ability to do magic, you have to hunt them. You have to beat the magic creatures to acquire them as one of your powers. So there will be like the thunder magic, and it's like a thunder fox, right? And once you beat that fox, it becomes part of you and it becomes part of your magic. But then other witches can study the magic that you acquired to develop like lesser versions of that. That's how that's a very like oversimplification, but it's very cool. It's a very cool story just about like going on adventures hunting for magical creatures. I don't know. When it comes to... Wait, it lost sound? Hello? 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 Oh, what? Hello? No, I think it's fine for me. I think it had a little bit of a hiccup, but I think it's fine. Interesting. I hear you. Yeah, weird. Maybe refresh the stream, Manu. But yeah, if we talk about power systems and stuff, I can yap for like 3 hours, right? But yeah, I know that Man, I'm thinking the other day I was telling my friends about a very cool power system, but I can't remember what it was. What was it? I just told them. I forgot. We'll see. Okay. Let's move on to another character. This is gonna be like a tertiary character that they're gonna encounter at some point. This is just a cursed person. She lives in like a ruin. Think about this character as just going like I want this whole story and like world, like the mini stories that I want to write are gonna be like small snippets of like adventures. So think about this character as one adventure where they are like told, oh, you know, there's like treasure in those ruins over there, but there's a terrible monster that kidnapped the princess. Or something like that, right? Some legend that if you go into the abandoned tower or something and you beat the monster, you will acquire treasure, and I don't know, there's a princess waiting for you there. But once they go there, they realize that there's no princess and there's no monster, like both are the same. I don't know. This is just a cursed person. Something happened to her and she ended up like this. She didn't look like this at the start of her life, right? Like this is a human that was turned into what she is now. But this is just another cool character that I drew on stream because I think that John, who is currently in chat, asked me to draw a draconic character. And I was just like, sure. And I really liked how it came out. Let me show you the initial design for her. She's over here. So yeah, this is a cursed human. Her. She's gonna have like fire magic, right? It's very stereotypical. She's kind of an NPC, right? Really. But yeah, this is her. She does she have a name? Yeah, I think John named her. I think she's called like Alexandria or something like that. But yeah, let me turn on the layers again. I keep turning them off, but it's a big piece, right? Right. This is just a fox character. She doesn't have a name. She doesn't have a backstory. I just wanted to draw a Foxian type character, like a fox Nekomimi type thing. I'll think about her when I get to clean her up. She's kind of a priestess, right? I'm thinking like Miko type thing going on. I don't know. She just exists for now. There's like nothing to her. Just a cool drawing that I want to make. She has 2 tails, which I thought would be a good idea. But yeah, there's not much to her. This one here, which I think... No, I'm still missing another character. This is like part of kind of like how should I say this without getting into trouble? She is part of the same faction as this other character that I have over here. This one. They are like a control unit for magic, right? Like they are like an Inquisition type faction that goes around policing the use of magic. They're like the magic police, but they are like very. I want them to be like magic police brutality. I want them to be like very tyrant type. I forgot all my English words, but yeah, I want them to be like a very like an enforcing faction of rules and laws. But they don't. They are like shoot first, ask question later, right? Like if they so much as hear a rumor that someone has been using magic in a way that is not permitted, they will just come and probably not kill you, but they will just erase your memory and steal all your magic, and you will be left without knowing who you are, just like to deal with you. Yeah, that's the kind of deal that I want them. She shouldn't have this kind of hat. I want this kind of big hat to be reserved for like more benevolent magics, more benevolent like witches. The kind of I like that. Forgot that I had done that. The kind of hat that she will have is more like this small hat that is more like official, more like state enforced magic. So she's part of that same faction, and I want her to have like a little bit of a murderous smile, right? Like the kind of character that you know that would very much enjoy hurting you. But yeah, that's the type of character she is. Something about witches that I've been drawing is that they always have this kind of pointy shoes, right? But theirs are gonna be like art mode and stuff. I don't know yet. I still have a lot to develop, right? Like I still have a lot to be doing, and that's it. I think every 10 minutes. Yeah. I've been reading. I know that you suggested Wacom, but I think I like Akko more. Akio or Aiko. I think I like Aiko more. But yeah. And this one is just a bard. I wanted to draw a bard, and I drew this guy. She's gonna be like a scoundrel type, like the type of character you don't know if you can trust or not. Like, yeah, I want him to be like someone that you look for when you have like no other option, but it's always like a terrible idea to trust him, right? Like this guy will sell his mother for 10 pieces of coin or something. But he's also like hyper capable or something, or knows a lot of stuff from the underbelly of crime circles. So this is the kind. That's how I'm kind of thinking it. Like, right? It's the kind of guy that you hate that you need sometimes, right? So yeah, there's nothing to him. He doesn't have a name. I'll name him eventually. He's just like a rogue bard for now. But yeah, that's kind of where my characters are right now. I have way more characters just hanging around in sketches and stuff. Let me see if I have some here that I can show you now that we are in this kind of vibe of sharing sharing some art. I have another Pentas drawing somewhere around here. This is an older design for Pentas, but you can kind of see the same vibe here, right? Like just an old sketch that I did for her, plushie and stuff. What else can I show you? These are some expressions that I was practicing, but it doesn't really fit her character, right? But I was just like practicing some expressions to see if I could do it. Drawing the same character, doing a different expression is a little bit difficult for me. So this is kind of one of the things that is kind of stopping me from doing a comic. It's that I am not reliable at making the same character multiple times and staying in model. Like I don't know. I'm very bad at. It's just lack of practice, right? It's just lack of mileage. I'll get good at it eventually, but for now, that's one of my biggest like one of the bigger like stumps or slumps that I have to get through. And I also have to I have to simplify all of my characters a lot more, right? Like right now I'm having fun with them and making them like over detailed and stuff. But if I was to ever make this into a comic, I would have to simplify them a lot. Like I cannot be drawing this in every panel. I cannot be drawing this in every panel. I cannot be drawing this texture for her tail in every panel. It would be... Right now I'm having fun, right? Right now I'm like over detailing every single character because I'm really enjoying this piece. But once I try to make a comic, every single one of these characters will be simplified a lot. We'll see. I have a lot to learn when it comes to character design. I don't have many characters around. I have lost like a lot of old pieces of work. Okay. Yeah, this is an old... Oh wow, those are some... That's a naked lady right there. Okay, no, let's not show that on stream. It wasn't that bad, but you know. I think... Do I have any character in here? Oh, I know what I can show. Yeah. Now I know. Give me a second. Where's that piece? Where's that? I had a work with... Okay, here it is. These are other characters that these are where most of these characters came from. Let me show you. Alright, so these are just NPCs or like extra characters that I'll have in my world. So this is like an Oni character. This is just a seamstress that they could visit sometime to get clothes made. This is another adventurer. Kind of looks like Miku. It wasn't intentional, but it came out like that. She's like a vampire gremlin. I really like her. She's very interesting. This is Morena. This is what the first time I drew Morena. And this is Aiko. The first time I drew her. I took the combat boot from her. I don't know if I want her to have combat boots because it's a little bit like, I don't know. I think it's cool, but I don't know. We'll see. She started from a request. Someone asked me to draw like another character from Murder Boats, I think. And I didn't want to draw the character because I don't really like doing fan art, so I witchified her. But it still looks a lot like the original character that I was asked to draw, so I have to like make it my own a lot more. This is the Toast Knight. Do I have more characters hidden? Okay, yeah, there are some characters that I never developed, like in the background. But yeah, this is the Toast Knight. This was his first design. As you can see, this is like the meat and gloves that I was talking about. Like they are like for taking stuff out of the oven. And this is just like a villager, bunny girl, picking up some carrots that I didn't draw from her fields. Just all NPC type of character. But yeah, those are kind of where I am as an artist, I guess. It's a little bit of a reflection of what I've done since I started drawing this year. When will you be back from the trip? I will be back from the trip on the 17th. I will try to stream on the 18th, but it depends on how tired I am from the trip. But I'll try. They're all amazing. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, these are all... I'm quite proud of some of this. Yeah. I kind of want to implement something like this when it comes to magic. I want not all of my witches, but some witches to like use gems to catalyze, or like as a catalyst for magic, mainly because of her. Because in fantasy you will often see something that is called reverse grip, which is when you hold the sword like backwards. Think of like Levi from Attack on Titan. And it looks cool, but it's very stupid. It makes no sense in real combat, but it looks cool. So I was thinking, like, if you take a sword and you put the magic catalyst at the pommel, that gives you an excuse to use reverse grip, right? Because you will hold the sword in reverse grip to aim the catalyst at someone. So it's something that I want to develop, just like an excuse to use reverse grip and make it and have it make sense. It's just silly ideas I get. I dissociate a lot and think of stupid things all the time. To see, they're all amazing. To see the evolution. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else that I want to show you guys? Well, these are like undeveloped. That's the first drawing I did for Tired. She asked me to draw that when I first met her. Yeah, these are like unrefined and underdeveloped sketches for all the characters that we already saw. Right, she was basically naked at this point. Wait, there was like... yeah, I did draw some clothes for her, but... yeah. When's the next Magma stream? Probably when I come back. Probably the Saturday after I come back. Saturdays are gonna be the Magma streams. I really enjoy those, but I cannot... If I do Magma streams only, I'll never like... I'll never finish my own art, right? Because Magma streams are very fun, but I don't develop like... I don't work on this when I'm doing Magma, right? So yeah, probably the Saturday after I come back. What else? Let me just give another... Just another look, see if there's anything to share. No, these were just some poses. Some pose studying that I was doing. Yeah, just... We were studying hands and fists that day, I guess. Oh, this one came out really nice. Yeah, just some studies. Is there anything else around that I would like you guys to see? Oh, these were drawings that we were doing together. I was trying to draw this character for Boxed, but I forgot to finish it. I think that this day I was feeling kind of art blocked. I felt like this day I was not able to deliver artistically. Jumbo Jet. Yeah, I was... Whenever I say something that I don't know if I can pronounce well enough for people to understand, I just write it on stream. So sometimes you'll find like little comments around like that. It's just a habit of mine. That says... yeah, I think that's it. That's as much as I have to show you guys for now. Is there anything here? No, not really. This was just some Oh yeah, I guess I can show you guys. It's kind of funny. This is just some studies that I was doing. This character right here. I just drew her like on a whim, right? Like just funny. This was like a model that I tried to draw the pose, but then I turned her into the witch. And this is the design that I based myself off to create this one. I just pushed it a little bit, right? Like made it more my own. So that's where the state enforcer witches came from. Right? It's just like an oversized coat turned into this. This is why I like this is why I tell you guys to never like throw away your sketches and your drawings, even if you don't like them that much. Just keep them, because good ideas can come from them, right? Like this is just a silly doodle that I did, but I took it and turned it into this because I just liked it, right? I just thought that it had potential. Will you? Thank you for the amazing streams. What do you mean? Okay. Eventually, you think you will change your character? Mine? I'll probably draw like... I'll probably make like a VTuber live 2D model for myself, maybe. But that's gonna be like further into the future. I'm not sure if I'll create... Maybe I'll like make myself a more fantasy character. Like the one I drew for myself is just me, just myself, chibified. But maybe I'll make like an actual like character. It will probably still be bold, but maybe I'll make him like a warrior or like a wizard or something, and try to turn that into a light 2D model. But not for now. I think that for now the character I'm using is fairly functional. But yeah, this is where we are. I forgot what we were doing before. I was starting to work on Aiko. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else that I would like to show you. I have a lot of things that I would like to show you, I guess, but most of it is very old work, and I would stay here all night. We should do that one day. I should just turn on the stream and show you guys how much I have drawn, mainly because sometimes I've seen it from some of my viewers that get like very frustrated, or like they don't like what they do, and I don't want people to compare themselves to me, even though I compare myself to my heroes. Or like I'm not saying that I'm anyone's hero, right? But I want you to I want to show how much it takes, like how much you have to draw to get to where I am. And I am nowhere near where I would like to be. I am not a professional, and I have drawn like thousands and thousands and thousands of drawings. So with that, I want people like to get encouraged to keep on going. But that's probably gonna be a stream from the future. Just I'll have to prepare and make sure that I don't open a naked person again by mistake. Near the holidays, could you add like a hat for your character? Yeah, that sounds fun, yeah. Maybe for like Halloween I can make a disguise, and for Christmas I can add a Santa Claus hat. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Wait, I wanted to check this piece, this one, just in case. Oh no, this is just expressions, studies that we were doing. Parangarikutirimi cuarto. Yeah, that's another word that I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to pronounce. Parangarikutirimicuaro. Yeah, exactly. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. Can you say, I'm gonna be like Dora the Explorer, can you say Parangarikutirimikwara? How do you say that? It's a word that it's reading. You just go. I'm gonna read it slowly. Paranga. Yeah, just paranga. Riku. Tiri. Mikwaro. Parangarikutiri mikwaro. I didn't know I could say it. I was scrolling through like I was scrolling through like Instagram reels, and there was a meme with it like Parangarikutiri mikwaro, and I tried to say it and I realized that I was able to say it. I never tried before that stream. Okay. But yeah, this was just a expression study that I made. That we did a few streams ago. Right, let's keep going. It's getting late, but I still want to draw more, and I don't have to work tomorrow, so I just went through like a whole hour of yapping about my characters, Isa. I was just like showcasing them. What does it mean? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a place in Mexico. Incluso Colombians over 30 will understand. Yeah, it's 11:32 for me. Yeah. No, Parangarikutirimicuaro, I think it's a city in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. It's either in Mexico or in Peru. Yeah, I can't Google it right now because my computer will explode. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that it's either a place in Mexico or in Peru. I think it's like near a river named Paranga. Okay, let's keep going. We were working on this one. Let's keep drawing. That was a fun yap session. Okay. I need to rework her mask into something more interesting. I was thinking like maybe she could have a more beaked mask. So like kind of be like a pest doctor. But I don't think that it fits the whole vibe of this trio. And I have to come up for a reason for her to have a mask. It's one of those characters that I just draw with no like plan. And I like the design and then I don't want to change it, but there's no reason for her to have a mask. Like a raven. Yeah, I just don't think that it fits the vibe. I think that Plague Doctor imagery is very is fairly aggressive, right? Like it's kind of, it doesn't fit the type of magic that this trio implements, right? Like they are very cutesy and like bunch of animals and stuff. I don't know. We'll see what I do with her. The witch with the hat verse, I love her. Yeah, this is Crisante. Yeah, I really like how she came out. I need to implement, to incorporate all these frills and stuff into the other two somehow. I need to think about that. Like a toucan. We'll see. I'll draw the design that I drew for her for now. And later we can see what we do with her mask. I want to keep the mask, but I'm gonna need like to redesign it in some way. She almost looks like you know, when celebrities want to hide their face and they wear like those black face masks. Kind of looks like that. I don't know why that's the image that I think about. Let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna reopen that character sheet that I showed you guys just to get a look at her original design. I drew like little doodles into her mask. I thought that it would be cute. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of her and I'm gonna place it like over here, just to have her like close by to, in case I need to consult it. Right. Is this the one I'm using? Yes. Wait. What? Okay. Okay. I need to change a lot about this design because it's very derivative of the original character that I was drawing. We'll see what we do with her. I don't want people to look at the stream and be like, oh, he just stole that character from that other series. I was just talking about how I want to make like comics or like short stories, but I need to simplify the hell out of all these characters because drawing them is a nightmare. Any comic artist would look at my characters and be like, nah. The thing is that on that stream, right, on the stream that I drew her, I wasn't taking requests, but I was taking like suggestions on what to draw. And Tired recommended or asked me to draw, I forgot her name, but it's a character from Murder Bots. Here I go, writing what I can't pronounce correctly again. Wait, why can't I draw? Okay, Murder Bots. It was a character from that series, and I drew her, but I don't. It's not that I don't like drawing fan art. I do. It's just that it felt like I was drawing fan art for a series I don't know. So I tried to turn her into something else, and I ended up liking her, right? But I still think that she looks way too similar to the original design, so I need to change some things about her to truly make her my character. I don't think that that's incorrect, like morally incorrect or anything, right? I'm not doing like any I'm not committing like any art sin. I'm gonna get cancelled over it. Alright. Maybe instead of that, maybe I can add like some details to her neck, the way it's working. And like it looks like plated pieces. There's some like artificer stuff in my world. I it's gonna be a mess, but I want to implement like all sorts of magic systems and stuff, so it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be very much like baby's first world building exercise, but you know, it is what it is. It is my first world building attempt. It's just for fun, right? guess it's kind of why I want like to write just short stories for now, because if it ends up being bad, I can just like pause and restart. While if I commit to drawing a full length comic, I'm kind of like committed to keep going, and if it starts off badly, I don't think that I could fix it on the go. So I would rather just like first start and then see how it goes, and then I can see if I keep going and developing or move on to something else. I don't even know if all these characters belong into the same universe. For now they do, but we'll see. I wonder where John went. Okay. Okay, kind of like that. We'll see. It gives her a little bit of impression that she has longer hair. I want her to have like kind of a bob. What if I do something more like that? We'll see. I'll deal with it later. My chat froze? No, didn't. Let me get some music going for myself. Let's see if my computer can handle it this time without the stream dying. Earlier I tried and it lagged the hell out of me. I'm here listening. Tao? To me? Is that what you meant? There's this artist that I'm interested in. This sounds familiar. I didn't know this was by the same artist. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep yapping so that you guys have something to listen to, but the more I stream, the less I speak. It's what I've noticed. Like a little criatura here. Hey, hey Kaizen, you love the thumbnail, thank you. I had to start a little bit later tonight because I was drawing that. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy drawing it. I wish I wanted to fix it and do more, but I was rolling late. I'm gonna stream for longer tonight because I don't have to work tomorrow, but yeah, I've been going for quite a while now. I'm making the official M-Lash guy. Oh, that's cool. Like a persona for yourself? I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna go now. I'll have a long full day tomorrow. That was amazing as usual. Bye. Thank you, Manu. Thank you for hanging out. It was very nice to have you here. Thank you, thank you. It is nice to be here again when I was finally awake during the stream. Hey, Pesci. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't normally stream this late during the week, but it's a holiday tomorrow in my country, so I could stay up for a little bit longer. But yeah, I guess you will only be able to catch my Friday streams that is where I can stay up until very late. Bye, hi. Are you going, M-Flash? I accidentally left the stream and lost 25 XP. I don't know how the XP works, dude. There are people who yap throughout the whole stream and never take first. And then some people come, like, new, say hi, and they take, like, third place out of nowhere. It's very weird. Okay. Guess let's draw the feather now that I really liked how the feather came out. Let's hype Morena. I want to draw like a less fluffy feather for the students. Just like signify that they are not quite as experienced. Something like that. Needs a little bit more featheriness. Okay. Are these the same characters you've made during the past streams? Yeah. I just went into like a whole hour of yapping about my characters, but yeah, these are this is the same piece that I've been working on for a while. The one with all these characters. But yeah, just wanted to like get a lot done on this piece before I leave. Is my PNG tour accurate to your IRL self? You don't have to answer one. Yeah. Yeah, I made it very close to how I look in real life. Of course, it's like chibi-fied, right? But yeah, it's like it's like fairly accurate to how I look. I just didn't want to give people like false expectations, right? If I ever do a face reveal, I don't think that people will be like surprised by how I look like. I don't want like a dream situation, right? Like I don't want people to think that I'm like super handsome or young or anything like that, and then when I reveal my face, people are like, oh my god, he's old. He's bald. I prefer people know what they're getting into from the start. Yeah, I think that the thumbnail I drew tonight is fairly accurate to my actual appearance. I forgot how to speak already. I even drew like the outfit that I'll be wearing for the airplane. You know, I already like prepared my case and stuff, so. Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. Very excited. I'll be back in a week. It's not too long, but yeah. I have no idea what happened there. Is Spanish my first language? Yeah, it is. Sí, hablo español nativamente. Okay, let's just sipping water. I have like an idea that I want to see if I can do. Like, so I want them to be like more closely related to Crisante, to their teacher. I guess I'll do it on another layer. Uh, Where am I going? I'm going to Argentina. I'm going to Ado's concert. Ado. She's one of my favorite artists at the moment. So I'm traveling all the way to Argentina to watch her concert because she didn't come to Colombia. And it's like one of those things where it's probably a once in a lifetime opportunity to watch. Oh, we're excited. It's not the first time. Sach, you should do a challenge where you're not allowed to use Control C. Are you saying I do it too much? That would be fun, yeah. I know that I do it too much. It's a bad habit. I mean, I draw traditionally, right? I draw my sketchbook traditionally, and there's no Control C there. But yeah, for some reason, I get into like the habit of overusing it. Is it a national holiday in Colombia? Yeah, tomorrow is the Battle of Boyacá. It's like a very important. It's not the Day of Independence, but it's like almost as important for like the country's freedom fight history, I guess. It's called Batalla de Boyacá. It's fairly important. It's one of those holiday, like normally what we do in Colombia is that when there's a holiday but it's not as important, it just gets moved, it just gets pushed forward towards the next Monday. But this one and the Independence Day are so important that they never get moved. It doesn't matter where they land. If they land on a on a Sunday, tough luck. You don't get a free day. They're just celebrated wherever they land. It's interesting. I'm gonna try to not use Control C. I used it. It's like instinctual, right? Like I don't think about it, I just do it. Should have looked for reference for that hand now that I think about it. Does the girl next to her have 6 fingers? Does she? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Don't scare me like that. No, this is like. Let me try to detail this a little bit more so that it's more clear. I know it looked weird, but oh, this is the wrong layer. But yeah, you can see that this is like the I'm not good at drawing hands, right? Like I'm still learning, so that's why it looks weird. But that is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is not a finger. This is like the palm of her hand. You scared me for a second. Yeah, this finger is too long. I need to fix it. I just look so expressive. I kind of like it. I gotta go now. Okay, Kaizen, thank you for stopping by. Last night, me and my friends stayed up all night playing Backrooms. Oh, okay. But then we quit. We say writing in the wall saying behind you. You just psych yourselves up into being scared. That's cool. I wish I could still be scared like that. You kind of lose the ability to be truly terrified at some point. I need to redraw this hand with reference. We'll deal with it later. We'll see. Okay. Let me hide Crisante for a second. Okay. This skirt is gonna be a little bit difficult to get right. Wait, I'm back. Found a charger. Okay. Welcome back. What kind of mask does she have? We were just talking about that. This character has kind of a funny story. She started out as fan art for another character that someone asked me to draw, but I didn't want to draw the fan art, so I ended up turning her into something else, and I ended up liking how she looked. Along the changes that I made to not make her look like fan art, I gave her that mask. but I don't know what the deal with the mask is at the moment. It's just one of those details that I added with no intention, and I kind of like it, but I have no reason for her to wear it, and I don't quite like the design that much. I was talking about how I was thinking about turning it into like a plague doctor mask, like something like this, but I don't think that it fits her vibe that much. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking what I'll do with the mask. Maybe there's something wrong with I don't know, with her breathing. She needs it. It's like a magical device. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Silly ideas. Did you add? Will you be drawing? Yeah. I forgot to do a drawing request on July, but I'll definitely do one for August. It's usually at the end of the month. Last time we did a Magma stream, I was kind of taking requests, not like officially, but kind of. The plague mask would be kind of cool since she's like a witch. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe it's not like a full-fledged like plague doctor mask, but maybe I can give her a beak. I think that it works. I'll go to sleep. Please show me the result later. Okay, Isa, thank you for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll send you where the piece ends up. Symbol of the clan she used to be in. You mean the mask? Yeah, that could be something. There's an idea there. Yeah, that could work. We'll see. Still need to think about it. Covering symbols. Ooh, okay. Interesting. There's something in her face she's trying to cover. There's an idea. Yeah, there's maybe not like evil clan, but maybe she's like a runaway from her clan. They didn't want her to become a witch, so she's like trying to hide her heritage or something. There's a good idea. There's something that we can work with there. Should my dad's need the charger? Be right back. I need to find out where it went. Okay. Full ceramic mask covering her whole face identity. That's also a cool idea. What should we do with her? What should we do with her? Let me finish cleaning her up, and then we'll go back to her face and see what we can do with her. But yeah, keep all those ideas you guys are doing. In fact, I'll take notes. So m/ set covering. I'm gonna just write something from her past, and Bessie said full ceramic mask. That's a good idea. I'm back. Hey guys, and welcome back. Yeah, those are cool ideas we can develop. What do you guys think? Should I give her witch-like boots, witch-like shoes, Or should I keep the combat boots? I know that the combat boots are like anachronistic, but I don't really mind that much. I think that I'm gonna have like a full-fledged high fantasy scenario where those kinds of things are possible. I'm definitely taking off the socks, like the thigh-high socks, but I'm not sure about the boots yet. I'm gonna draw the leg, the rest of the leg for now, until you guys. Which shoes? Okay, so there's one vote for which shoes. Let me. How did I draw this? The broom is coming here, it's dropping below, and it's coming from this leg upward. Combat stitch boots with sharp toe part, whatever it's called, like a steel toe, or like thigh-high boots with like the witchy pointy part. Is that what you mean? Damn, your master or foreshortening. This is a miracle. I am actually surprised that I managed to do this. It looks convincing, right? It's not perfect, but I kind of like it. I don't know where it came from. I'm gonna ruin it trying to draw the toe here. the foot here. But thank you. I suck at foreshortening. You can see this part here is not working quite well, but I'll try to. Like right now, I'm in like finished is better than perfect mode. Yeah, witchy point eye highs. Okay, well we can try that. Yeah, sometimes I have those kinds of flukes that I'm like, oh wow, that came out really well. Second. Just why I need to sketch with more care. I get the feeling that my chair is gonna break one of these days. It's like slowly starting to creak. I don't want her to have super big calves, but I guess with this one now I have committed. Oh, I forgot to post my character. I've just been listening. Oh, are you gonna post it to your channel? Cool. To the Discord server. Oh, okay. I did a challenge which I hated a lot. I tried to draw with my friends. Would do something like pinch me or taste my... What the hell? That's some interesting play right there. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Why did you do that? Like they were like tickling you or something? Here, Uncle uses snaps when touched. Okay. Yeah, I have... I have spent a lot of time referencing or trying to learn from Akihiko Yoshida and from Raita Kazama, which are like people that worked in Nier. So they have this thing for like very tiny feet and ankles. And I guess I've just grabbed it as a bad habit, but... There's something about this leg that... I guess once I do this, it will look better. Yeah. There are some things that you unconsciously pick up from the people you study. I don't mean literally tasing me with a taser. No, I know. There's pressure point. Yeah, like tickle, almost like a tickle, right? Oh, oh, okay. You called it a taste? Interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, I know that what you mean. Like, you just do like a little poke or like a little jab at the ribs, and it makes you jump. Okay. Oh wow, that's a long name. Hello, Cosmania the Dragon Cat Studios. Hello. Welcome to the stream. That's a nice name. I'm gonna call you Cosmania. Cosmania? Cosmania. Sorry, English is not my first language, but Cosmania. Welcome, welcome. You can call me Cos. Okay, Cos is cool. But I like Cosmania. Cosmania. Is your actual name Cosmania? 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 That's incredible. That's quite... The Dragon Cat Studio is just there because... Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry, I'm slow. No, it isn't. It's yeah, it would be incredible to be called that. Okay, let's solve this feet. How do I draw this feet from this angle? It's being pushed backward. Not like that. I'm gonna have to use perspective boxes here. I make my teachers call me Cos. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, people just call me Sag, because Sageball is long, I guess, but Sag. People call me that. Okay, so if we were a feet, and we were a foot, sorry. If we were a foot and we were to be projected in perspective here, let's try to do this with... It would have to be contained almost within this box, right? It's very pronounced. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I don't quite see it. Having a little bit of a hard time visualizing how that would look. Your art looks cool, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Do you draw? Yeah, I was about to ask you. Are you also an artist, Cos? Let me try this again. If we place this front box here like that, and we push it backwards like that, would that work? Guess that's a little bit more functional. I think that this part here needs to be even narrower. Oh man, that's gonna cause me trouble. Yes, I do. Oh, cool. Nah, cause is over here. Cool. Make sure to give you to check your channel after stream. I'm curious. And I say as I check out your channel. Oh. You like kind of draconic or like Drake or dragon hybrid characters. This looks very nice. Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna check out your channel after the stream. That looks fantastic, dude. I have a draconic character here. If you wanna, could show you. It's not quite the same. Doesn't have wings, but let me show you. I was just showing stream the other day, like a few minutes ago. Where is she? Over here. It's kind of my dragon hybrid character. I have another angle that I can show you. Give me a second. It's just that when I look at someone's channel, my chat breaks. Give me a second. This is the problem with having a very old computer. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, now I'm back. Now I got my chat back. This is the character here. She's called Alexandria. She was made by a request. She was made from a request by a viewer. I know, it's like a different take on dragon hybrid character. I use Krita, sketchbooks, and traditional. Yeah, I do requests like once a month towards the end of the month. I didn't do one for July because I forgot. But yeah, once a month, like the last weekend of each month, I should be able to do requests. Very nice art. Am I it for real? Thank you. It's very nice of you. I'm currently working on a very big piece. Let me show you. Let me on high show all the layers. It's basically all the characters that we have made on stream in a single piece, but it's taking me ages. Link the Discord server. Ah man, it's a little bit difficult for me. Can you do it? I think you can do it, M/. No, cause I don't have either DeviantArt or Tumblr. I've got Twitter, Instagram, and I think that's it. Only admins and mods can share link. Am I a mod? Let me... Okay, I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna take me a few minutes. Remember that I have like a super potato computer. So bear with me. If the stream starts lagging, it's because my computer is like breaking apart. I did a request for you, Kaizen. Did I? Well, it's not my channel. It's just a channel that a viewer created so we can hang out. I don't have a personal channel. It's just not like a responsibility that I want to take on at the moment. But eventually I'll do it. Let me invite people. Copy. Okay, yeah. Now let me open YouTube before my stream falls apart. Oh, yeah. You were the one that requested that. Yeah. Oh, I love that one. That's one of my favorite characters that I've drawn. One of the favorite requests that I have fulfilled. Is the whole internet in Colombia kind of bad? It is decent, but the problem I'm having right now is not so much about internet. Well, I am connected through Wi-Fi, which is already pretty bad, but that's more of a problem with my current living situation. The internet is not bad. It's like workable. It's like decent. My main issue is that my laptop is like 10 years old. And it's just not enough. First of all, it's a laptop. Second of all, I bought it in like 2015. And it's already like breaking apart. The screen is broken. The cooling is not quite there. I cleaned it and it didn't work. And it's just an old machine. I plan to get a new machine by this on this set later on this second part of the year. Towards, I would say, October or November, I should have all the parts. Just that getting computer parts to Colombia, it's a little bit rough for me. Gotta go, good night. Okay, Cosmo. Cosmo, why did I call you that? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. Glad you found it. But yeah, there's the Discord server, I linked it. So yeah. Right now, maybe my bandwidth is not like bandwidth. My bitrate is not the highest, but it's because like I don't want my computer to explode. Once I get a new computer, it should be much better and should be able to have like better quality image. Yeah, where was I? Okay, let's go back to drawing. Well, now that people are slowly going, let me take like a 2-minute break to go, like more like a 5-minute break to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Should I? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna write on the stream. So the people know. BRB. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm back. Give me a second. Don't pressure people into joining Flash. It's if they want. Right. It's not like an official server or anything like that. It's more just a place to hang out. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't have a Discord account either. I made one just to keep in touch with some viewers, but... No, it's fine. You're good. Don't worry about it. Alright. I'm gonna probably draw for like another half an hour, and then I'll go to sleep. So let's make the most out of it. Okay. Ooh, Check your posture, guys. Stretch. Can I ever get a rank? What do you mean the rank? Like mod status? I don't think so, M/. I gave Ken's entire mod because they were like here from the very beginning, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's more like just like a token thing, because I don't really need moderation. I don't have like a big chat at the moment. The thing is that I cannot create like custom ranks or anything like that. If I could, I would. I don't know if I can. I think that that's more like a Twitch thing, where you have to like, where you can create like different custom roles and stuff. If I ever make a server for myself, right, like an official server for myself, I'll give you like something like a role or something in there. Maybe we'll join the future, but most often I can't even enjoy the streams because yeah. It's 4 AM for you? Oh, it starts at 4 AM. Okay. yeah. It's... There's different reasons why I haven't made my own server yet. That server that I linked is a server that someone made for the community, right? But it's not mine. There's a few reasons, but mainly is that I just forget to hang out in Discord. Like I just forget to open Discord when I get home. Hey, Mustache, what's up? Just got back from the gym. Oh, damn. That's the spirit. I went to the gym at 5 AM today. So glad I got the stream. Nice. I'm gonna stay online for another half an hour. I'm glad you were able to come. Thank you for stopping by. Where was I? Okay, let's hide this, and let's keep going. There we go. I'm like currently battling against this. Maybe it needs to be shorter. Let's see what I can do. This is a nightmare. Yeah, this is how I expose how much of a fraud I am. It's 12:37 PM. Oh wow, it's quite late for you, M/. Okay. Oh man, I'm so close to just taking a 3D model and turning it around here to draw this feet. Let me try again. Right, so if this was to be her uncle around here, right, something like that. Maybe I won't bother with the foreshortening. I'll just draw it pointing down. What should I post on the Discord server? An update to Nut Guy and Bowman and Bowboy comic, or a sneak peek at my next animation? Probably I would go for the comic, because the animation it's better to like watch it once it's like full, right? Like it. How do I say this? Like if we start watching like sneak peek and a sneak peek and a sneak peek of the animation, by the time we see the full animation, we would have probably already seen the whole thing. So probably just the comic. This coming midnight would be even worse for me, because soon summer holiday is over. I'll have to wake up at like 5 AM. Oh god. Yeah, it's just the time that I can stream. I get back from work at like 6 p.m. and I take like an hour to get ready and draw the thumbnail for the stream, and then I get ready for the next day and stuff like that. But man, why am I having so much issues? Like if this is the leg and it's being projected like that, and then it would just turn like that, it would just be something like that. Why is it so difficult? Do you like my drawings? It's basic. I'll check it out after stream, M/. But yeah, I like your art in general. Not satisfied with it, but it's probably the best I can do for now. Okay, yeah. We'll have to practice. I guess I haven't practiced really how to draw feet, but it's more of a perspective on foreshortening issue that I'm having there. Okay, I have to draw her boots too. Oh, she had a pouch over here. How did it look? Okay, she does some wrappings. Okay. What did you train today at the gym, Mustache? I did. I did back and biceps today. I like the harmonica player the most. He seems so cool. Yeah, he's... Is that what you call though? The harmonica? I thought it was... thought it was an accordion, but yeah. Where is he? Where's my bard? This one? Is this an harmonica? Am I wrong? Yeah, I really like this character. He just seems like trouble. This guy is just gonna be the worst. I want him to be like one of those like shitty people, but that you love because they're so charming. I don't know. I did a little back, then 45 minutes of 46 minutes of cardio. Oh, cool. I need to do more cardio, man. It's just that I ride a bicycle. So I'm always like coping, like, oh well, I already rode my bike today. I don't need to do cardio. But I know that I should do more cardio for my health. In my language, okay, yeah. I gotta go to bed really soon, so I won't be here long. It's okay. The stream is ending anyway soon, in like 15 minutes, so don't worry about it. I'm very happy that you stopped by. Thank you. Very nice of you. Wait, no, this one would be more like that. This arm is one that I think needs to be way longer. Maybe not way longer, but just a little bit. My ass is being... My eyes being... Cause I'm tired, yeah. It's getting late. Let's all go and have some rest. It's only... it's only 10 minutes more. I got 4 hours of sleep like last night. I normally get like 5 to 6 hours. It's probably not good for me, but it's the only way that I can afford to go to the gym in the morning, where it's a little bit emptier. I'm thinking adding a really cool power system to my comic. I can't spoil it yet. Oh, that sounds exciting. I don't know if her arm is engaging right at the tip. Wait, I don't know if her arm fabric is engaging right at the tip of her breast. Looks a little bit weird with the lines going straight. Let me see what you mean. You mean this part here? Like this is a little bit weird? Should it be more like that? Let me... This is what I need to be more. I think it's her shoulder that it's placed wrong now that I look at it. I think that this whole arm is placed wrong. I think that in the beginning I was trying to like twist her body, but at some point I forgot and I did that wrong. Oh, the arm I'm working on? Let me read your comment again. Right, tip of the breast looks a little bit weird. The lines going straight. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. Would it be something more like that? Just if her collarbone is here. Does that make a little bit more sense, or is it still wrong? I'll probably see the mistake after I stop looking at the piece for a while. Looks better for me? Okay. Yeah, I usually make mistakes and I don't realize after I have like closed the piece and I come back to it the next day. That's just the kind of artist I am. It's just the lack of experience, right? Eventually I hope I get good enough so that I don't make those mistakes to begin with. Oh my god, I fell asleep for a second. Yeah, I'm getting quite tired too. Man, I really need to practice hands. You need more sleep, you can start ending stream earlier. Yeah, it's fine. It's a holiday, so I want to make the most out of it, but... I'm back. Hey, Kaisen, welcome back. missing. I think that we need to fix her hoodie. A little bit. Could give her like okay. I need to fix this arm, but I think that that's more of a complex operation. Is it a long holiday? No, it's just tomorrow. So what I did was, so tomorrow I have a free day. Then I have to go work on Friday, but it's only for like half a day. And then next week I have like a 4-day vacation I have like 4 days of vacation that I can ask for at my job. So I asked for like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I asked for a special permission for Friday, and I just have to like make up for those hours, for the Friday hours later. It's fine. So I was able to stay like the whole week, and then I'll come back next week, Monday. Right, so I think that yeah, I forgot it's Thursday. Yeah. I got caught by okay, Kaizen. Sorry you got caught. Thank you for stopping by. I think this hand needs to be like this big, right? For like the foreshortening, it has to feel like this whole space that I'm marking there. So let me draw the broom. Oh wait, I already had a layer for the broom. It was that one. Okay. Right. Bye. Are you leaving, Pesci? Oh, I guess it's 1 minute left to go. I'll end stream now. Let me quickly just doodle the broom. I mainly wanted to like get to the broom so that I can do more something like a little bit more whimsical here. It just looks a little bit more fun. Something like that. Alright. Okay, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I am leaving tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. But this is gonna be the last stream before I leave. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Mustache. Thank you, Pesci. Thank you, Kaizen. Thank you, M Slash. It was a very fun stream. Welcome everyone who's new. I think that I got a few new subscribers, but I didn't get the notification yet. But thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna ask you guys to do the YouTube thing. I hate to do this, but it's the only way this channel grows. So if you haven't, I'll ask you to consider giving me a like in the stream. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna try to keep in touch through my community tab. Maybe I'll post some pictures about the trip or something. But until tomorrow, until next week rather, have a good night, guys. Good night.